Now, whenever you have a paragraph, you do not have to understand each and every word. You can just take context clues, idea of the meaning of a word. For example, deplete in the situation. We can just take the meaning of this word from context or situation clues that you have in the paragraph or the article. Now let's go. Here it say, conserving our resources. Dear editor, I'm angry. So this is a sense of not being pleased. Every day I hear conversations about the environment. Okay, this person is in love with the environment. Some people fear we will deplete our energy resources. What's the meaning of deplete? Now he's not happy, or he or she is not happy with the situation of the environment. So she says, or he says, some people fear we will deplete our energy sources. What's the meaning of deplete? Now there's a fear and there's an energy source here. Now energy sources can increase or decrease. That's just the norm of everything. So we could say the fear of depleting, maybe the fear of limitation, the fear of not having, so we can say, which causes a decline in animal and plant species. Okay, which causes a decline. So resources are either increased or decreased. There's a fear of depletion, so it's depleted, so there's no longer an existence of this material, which causes a decline. So if something is in non-existence, it has decreased. So we can say decline, being taken away, decreased in animal and plant species. So we can say decline, decreasing or something. Animal and plant species. So species, what's the meaning of species? It said before animal and plant. So we can say species are a category of atoms, category of a particular thing. Other complain that our environment continues to degenerate. And there are two pronunciations of this. You have degenerate and degenerate. But here we're going to say degenerate, because here this is a verb. So our others complain that our environment continues to degenerate. What's the meaning? So they're saying before that there's a depletion. Something is being reduced of different species, different organisms. And other complain that our environment continues to degenerate. So degenerate, we could say that it means to go down, to fall, because it's depletion, reduction, animalism, particles are going down. They're become in less of existence. Many people say these problems are so big other governments can solve them. However, I believe that change must start somewhere. So I ask, why not start with each of us? Here's my plan. I like the attitude, you know. Think, reuse. Think, okay? Reuse. So keep this in mind. Thinking, we know the meaning of think. To ponder on something. Reuse, we know the meaning of reuse, because we have use, so use it. You make the best effort in doing something with it. So reuse, using it again. Recycling is not just about bottles and cans. Okay, recycling, what's the meaning? Okay, we have bottles and cans, which are able to be reused again. And here it says reuse. So we can say recycling, using it again, based on this idea in the first two words. It's also about finding creative new uses for what we might otherwise throw away. So rather than throwing it away, you use it again. So we can say that the meaning of recycling is to reuse it again. Every year, restaurants discard millions of gallons of used cooking oil. Now, Some very clever people are collecting copious amounts of it and transforming it into fuel for cars. That's why we saw this here, you know. Powered by veggie oil. Now, veggie oil is coming from vegetable. And he's saying that, okay, the engine is powered by veggie oil. So it's a type of oil that they are reusing to power the engine to this car. So here it says, okay, think outside the box. So 1 minute, we didn't take the context clues for copious amount. So now some very clever people are collecting copious amounts of it and transforming it into fuel for cars. So what we can say copious is. Now, based on this, we can say every year restaurants discard millions, okay? And they said amount, so we can say copious can indicate that it's a great amount, a tremendous amount, copious. And also the word copious has the word C-O-P-I, which could give us the root word, which relates to copy. So we could say copious is coming from copy. We can just say that as a context clue. So collecting copious amount. So copious would say a large amount, a tremendous amount, okay? Think outside the box. If you have thrown a kite, you know that sometimes it seems as if there's no wind. However, if you fly your kite high enough, you will always detect a wind current. Now, what's the meaning of detect? Here we have say, if you fly it high enough, so if it's flown low, you will not find anything. There will not be any air, any breeze to move the kite. And here it says, however, if you fly your kite high enough, you will always detect a wind current. So we can say detect mean to find based on what the context clues are indicating here. One climate scientists say that wind power is such an abundant energy source, it is capable of providing more energy than the world needs. Okay. We need to find the best way to capture it. So it was found here. We need to capture and hold it. Some scientists are experimenting with harnessing wind power from huge kites that will fly high up in the sky. Okay, let's go. Think big. When singer Taji Seville was 17, she had a high song. Then, while recording more music in Detroit, she noticed that hunger had begun to invade the city. What's the meaning of invade? So she was there producing songs, and she realized that hunger was invading. Hunger was coming in. So hunger was not there, so it was coming in. So it was of non-existence, then it invade. It came in. So we can say invade can be something that comes in, something that spreads. Why not grow food on vacant lots, she wondered. Growing locally helps people, and it is an excellent way to save energy. In 2005, Taja and the group she started, Urban Farming, began growing these gardens. Don't forget, there's a garden here, so keep that in mind. People are planting things. Yeah. Now, Urban Farmers has 160 gardens around the country, and they believe their simple idea can foster big changes. The end of world hunger. What's the meaning of foster? In 2005, Taji and the group she started Urban Farming began growing these 3 gardens. Okay, so they're promoting greens. They're promoting gardens. Now, Urban Farming has 160 gardens around the country. Okay, that's good. There's an increase because of her aim to reduce famine around the country, and they believe their simple idea can foster big changes. Foster. What's the meaning of foster? Now, based on this, we can say foster has a good terminology because they are doing something that's good, which is to create more gardens, plant more plants, give more greenery in the city. So it's foster, we could say, to encourage, to push, to support. Foster big changes, to encourage. The end of the world hunger. I challenge everyone to go beyond the simple critique. Offer here. Now, what's the meaning of critique? I challenge everyone to go beyond the simple critique. Offer here. When you wake up tomorrow, ask how you can help the world. Now, what's the meaning of critique? I challenge everyone to go beyond the simple critique. Offer here. So, challenge. Challenge would be like going against something, going in the opposite direction. Everyone go beyond the simple critique. So, critique could be examine or something, going against a problem, going against any issue that has been found based on here. Context clues. Challenging everyone to go beyond the simple critique. So the critique would be having criticisms of hunger or not having enough gardens. So go against the simple idea of increasing the greenery in the city. And these are just ideas that you should keep in mind when doing context clues. Thank you.